Hey boys and girls, E.T. not in the shed. Hurrah, I hear you cry. Welcome back to the channel, folks, and welcome to my channel if you're a new person. Anywho, what are we doing? Ford Transit Connect fuel filter. Now, I've done it already, it's in. I've not started it, I've not done anything like that yet. I'm sort of in the midst of putting it all back together. I thought I won't bother doing a video about this because there's 101 videos about this on here, basically, but mine's better. All right, so just sit down and watch, right? No, I didn't watch any on the thingy. I just bought the fuel filter, ADG 02362. Okay, or that. Actually, that was 30 odd quid. You can get cheaper ones. You get what you pay for. Right, to fit it, you basically get a screwdriver in there, which is in there, and just pull that tab out a little bit and then lift this off and literally swing it around to there. That's it. You've only got to put it back together, you just do that. Okay, so that's that out of the way. This is power steering fluid. It's held in by grommets. Grab hold of it, tug it up, put it over here to one side, so you've got all this area to play with. That is a Torx bolt there in the clamp, and it is a T20. Focus, you swine. A T20, that you can see it. I got to that point and I thought, oh dear, I need to spray that bolt down there because that looked really bad. So I sprayed it with my penetrant. And I sprayed that bolt there. I thought, yeah, I need to set the bracket off and then wrestle with it. And I thought, hang on a minute, look at these, look. One down there. And there's a little tiny tab there. See that tab I'm pushing in? Yeah? You push that in and literally this whole thing comes out. I was going to give my youngest a call and say, come over here and do this for me, because it's not that easy. But it's, you know what I'm saying. Okay, what have I used so far to get this out? A blunt screwdriver. You know, I come prepared. I had all my tools there, all my different types of 10mm to get into those nasty little buggers in there. But no. Blunt screwdriver, lever, pop this out, pull the power steering thingy off, pull that flipping thing out when you push the little tab in, and that's it. I literally then unscrewed, left it where it is, okay? I unscrewed the 20mm Torx like that, and this bracket, because it's all loose and this is all loose, flops off the bottom, and I put it over here somewhere, okay? So I'm left with this canister floating around in mid-air with the 3 connectors on it. Right, and if you look at the back of the connectors, okay, like here, it's got 2 tabs on it, okay? You squeeze them 2 tabs together, you know, pinchy, 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 and it pops out the other side. It comes out, it comes up this way. So I literally had the other filter in, dangling in where this is, and I went pop, doink. Great sound effects you got on this channel, don't you? Pop, doink, that one, and then the last one, pop, doink. But don't forget, you've got to fill up your new filter with diesel firsterer. Now, when I started doing it, I thought, I'm going to do this. This is a pain in the ass. So I got the filter. Say, but let's pretend. Let's do some pretend. We like pretend, don't we? You see that sort of gap there? I kind of wedged it in there, literally like that. Yeah. Then I put my fuel tank canister, diesel. Right, I pick that up, pull the finger, and I put that there. Okay. Look what you could have won. Then I went indoors and I rummaged around and I found, look, chuffing how I've done with it. I'm that efficient, I've already took it indoors. It's literally a bit of hose with a funnel on the end. Let me go and have a look for it, because it is an important, integral part of this whole situation. I don't have to talk some guff, don't I? I hope you're feeling well. I'm just getting over the coldy sneezies. No, it's not here. Yeah, come out of that drawer there with all these different hoses. I've got to find this now. What have I done with it? It would have had diesel in it, tiny bit, so I wouldn't have really just lobbed it anywhere, would I? Because I'm a responsible person. Right, guys, see if you can see it. Yes. It obviously deflected off my belly and then went under there. There it is. It's basically, I got this set of 3 funnels, and the smallest one just pops in there, right, like that, and then that little bit of pipe there literally went onto the small pipe in the square window. And then I literally very, very carefully used my turkey baster in there. Obviously that was up here, so I was going sort of squirt in the funnel, squirt in the funnel, squirt in the funnel, and very slowly until it started to come out of these 2 holes. And when it's done that, I put the 3 caps on so it didn't leak out everywhere. But don't put one on and go because diesel squirts out the other 2. Okay, so put all 3 on gently and then just sort of all down firmly. Now, top tip that I didn't say to start with: please check on your new one before you even start filling it with anything. If you've got this type, that is, that your tap, that is a drain tap. Basically, it's supposed to be able to drain the water off because oil floats on water, so water sinks to the bottom. So there's a tap. Okay, so yeah, make sure your drain tap is done up. Mine wasn't, and it's got a little O-ring inside, so you don't need to give it Jeff Cape's amount of beans, just enough to snug it up, but with a little bit more, if you know what I mean. This is a man filter, made in Israel. Is that where the baby Jesus was? I don't know, but it's appropriate for this time of year, isn't it? Being Christmas status, nearly, and happy holidays to everybody. Now, I know you're shouting at the camera, us UK guys and that, saying, it's not happy holidays, kids, it's Merry Christmas. Yes, it is, predominantly here in the UK, but around the world there are 94 different religions, so that's why basically the Americans say happy holidays, because they don't want to offend anybody. I thought that was quite nice. I used to go, it's Merry Christmas. Perhaps it may be, but you might be saying that to somebody that believes in a different God. Who knows? Goodness me. Right, this is an educational channel, by the way. You can pay me back by buying us a cup of coffee if you like. Thanks very much. You appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyway, right, let's stand that there. We're going to empty that in a second into that bowl, and we're going to see exactly what's inside it, because once this is done and the van's up and running again, the only other thing it can be is change the injectors, because we do know, don't we? And if you haven't looked at my earlier transit videos, the injector one specifically, I did a leak down test on it, and cylinders 1 and 2 were leaking down an awful lot more than cylinders 3 and 4. Therefore, the injectors are, I mean, they've done 156,000 miles, and they generally last between 80 and 120, normal use. So I've got my money's worth out of them, haven't I? So a new set of injectors, and if that doesn't cure my issue, then it's a new fuel pump, which is big money. Come on down. But I say I have an issue. I don't well, I do, because you're going along, and if you come into traffic, the little glow plug light comes on, and it starts going literally like that. The wing mirrors go like that, you see. And but if you're out in the open road and you're driving normally, you don't hear a peep out of it, and it'll go for 1,000 odd miles. Sits and stops, and it ticks over perfectly. The only thing is, when that curly coil starts flashing on your dashboard, you have to knock the ignition off, wait a second, and then turn it back on again, and all's well, until you hit traffic again and you start fanning around at traffic speeds. I don't know, but I'm thinking fuel filter, hence the fuel filter. I've done all the other sensors before you start shouting at the telly. So they're literally all done. The only other thing it can be is fuel pump and injectors. I started off cheap and I'm working my way down, and I've got this far. So anyway, do you know what? Should we just let me put this back together. No, sorry, let's just do it now. Let's do the filter emptying. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. I keep forgetting, you see. Right, let me just clean my paws because they are a bit oogie. Okay, as you can see, that's clean in there, fairly clean. And here is the old thing. Now what I want to do, if I can, is undo the bottom and drain it out the bottom, because we will see then it's true. Cool, blimey, that was loose. Let's get that right out of there, if it comes right out. So you're seeing this as it happens. And what nasties have we got in here? Still having a wee. Do you know, in all honesty, a lot of people on the forums go, yeah, change your oil filter, change your fuel filter. Change your fuel filter. I've never known a vehicle to stop and not go again because of dodgy filter. What is that in there? Let's give it a little bit more of a... Right, let's try and turn it up that way. Oh, it's having more of a wee. Okay. That's been on there a while, guys, hasn't it, to be fair? I mean, this wasn't done at the last service, was it, is what I'm saying. And I don't know what filters were fitted from the factory. Were they man filters from the factory, guys? I don't know. But anyway, hopefully, what I will do, that doesn't look too bad, does it? From first observations, there's a little bit of cloudiness going on in there. But as for water, I can't really see too many blobs of water in there, which is okay, but look at the other crud. You've got bits of bloody spiders in there, maggots. No, you haven't. Well, I don't know what they are. Okay, that's going to wrap this up, this vid. Oh, Charlotte, you want to watch me start it out? You want to watch me? It won't start now, I'm telling you. Right. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Sorry, kids, if you're new to my channel. I'm not brilliant. People say I am, but I'm not. I'm just mucking about. That's all I do. I muck about, okay? Right. Let's get this in. No, I don't muck about with my ailments. I muck about. Take life as I see it. Put it in. There we go. Put that in there. Clip that down. The only thing we have to do now is put a 10mm bolt, well, 6mm thread bolt and a 10mm head in there, and that's it. So technically, I can start this now, can't I? Or try to. Now it's cold. I haven't driven this for many days, which is probably a bad thing to do. Let me just take my gloves off a sec. Okay, we're now inside the car. I've turned the ignition on 2 or 3 times. I've got to change this locks because the key is... Oh, it's ridiculous. I have the lock set. Right, let's give it a go. See that? That's what it does when you start fannying around in traffic. And it also does it now when it's cold. It's very cold. All you can do is turn it off, because behind you get clouds of smoke when it's doing that. Okay, here we go. Right, that'll work fine now. Yeah. Oh, even the stereo comes on. Purring away beautifully. Anyway, tomorrow we'll hopefully in the evening go into Marwell Zoo to see the illuminations. Let me turn that radio off a minute. Blah 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 blah. ZZ Tops, hang on lads, just hang on a minute. And I need to just get Caroline's super scooter. Come on, man. In here, and then just parked it just there. Put the brake up, put the handbrake on, and then we're going to whiz down there, and we will be ready to whiz around Marwell and enjoy the animals and enjoy the lights when it gets a bit dark. So, looking forward to that. Cheers, Kevin. It's fine, isn't it? So if you've got any leakies, the auxiliary belt there, you see. God, Jesus. But we'll have to wait and see what Caroline's like. So I think she's getting this buggy thing back again. Okay, well, that was it really. Fuel filter change on the 230DL L T230, which is 90 horsepower. L being the bottom end of the trim level, so I have windy windows and things, no heated screen. I'm not a tart, I don't need this. I need the exercise, don't I? Anyway guys, thank you for taking the time to share with me on this Silly Billy channel. I will be cutting that fuel filter open, not doing it now because this is a one-off, one-hit wonder, not with all the, you know, intro stuff like that on it. So yeah, we're going to be cutting that open together. We'll do that online together, perhaps in a live thing on perhaps on the 19th even, because I can do live from the shed now, can't I? And we'll see exactly what's going on with that filter. That was still doing that curly cabbage then, with the new fuel filter on. I will let you guys know how that run to Marwell. From here, Marwell is a good stretch. So I'll let you guys know how it went, whether it's cured the playing upness and I need injectors or what, I don't know. But anyway, if anyone fancies buying me a set of 4 injectors for this for Christmas, I've been a really good boy, Santa, honest. I'm just mucking about, guys. If you're not online between now and the big day, Merry Christmas to you and your family, and I hope you have a really good one, and I hope the big guy in red brings you exactly what you want. For me, it's a good walk on a brisk winter's morning with the dog. No chance of that going on. He's sofa ridden, little git. You know, just be with your friends and your family. Right, if you got them, of course. I don't have many of either. That's probably why I'm smiling so much. I don't know. I'm just mucking about, kids. I'm just mucking about. Bless your cotton socks. Those of you that are interested, on the 19th of December, I will be doing a Talkie Bit live online. Like I say, live from the Shed of Dreams for the first time ever, hopefully. And we'll have a glass and a mince pie. Probably I might have a pie. I might just have a pie, not a minced pie, because I don't know them. Might just have a pie and a little sup of some mulled wine or something. And hopefully see you there. Right, guys, take care of yourselves. Until I see you again, Merry Christmas. See you later. Bye-bye.